Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of the Hand of Merlin. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we move forward towards, I think, potentially the end of this run. Not necessarily, obviously, the end of the game, because I don't know what's going to happen when we do find the end of the runs and all that. As you travel along a narrow path, flanked on either side by jagged rocks, you suddenly find yourself in a small village. To your left, at the foot of an ice-covered cliff, you notice a small pool. And I'm gonna take a moment to rest, even though maybe I don't want to do that. As you settle down to rest, you see, much to your wonderment, that steam is rising from the pond, and despite the icy cold of the valley, the spring is rimmed by verdant grass and rambunctious growths of flowers and herbs. So, we could bathe in the water, or we could drink the water. Let's inspect its properties, though, because obviously we have Morgan here. At first glance, the spring seems mundane, but the mad growth of plant life around its banks makes you suspect that this is more than an ordinary pond. As you dip your hands into the pool, your suspicions are confirmed, for all the minor scrapes and bruises that adorn your knuckles are suddenly miraculously healed. And we can gain a vial of pure water, which unfortunately is an item that you need to use. But honestly, we're gonna bathe in the water because I think that's better. The water is of the deepest blue you have ever seen, and its gentle warmth... I thought it was a pond. How are you gonna get blue... whatever. And its gentle warmth soothes all your aches and pains. You spend some time in this tranquil pool before you reluctantly have to slip back into your worn and dirty clothing. For the road ahead is still long, and we were all just skinny dipping in there. It's alright. We're gonna bottle some of the water. You bottle some of the water in an empty flask. Then you bid this tranquil valley farewell with no little regret? Did it really say no little regret? Man, the game really chugs down here. I think it said no little regret. That encounter had a few typos. Most of what I noticed actually was that it had, the punctuation wasn't actually on point. Anyway, we're moving on to the Roncesvalles Pass. It's a pass, maybe it isn't the end. At long last, you have arrived at Roncesvalles Pass. Your journey through the Marca Hispanica is over. The abominations are everywhere. The battle prophesied, by Roland is about to begin. Count Oliver, Roland's best friend, has taken command of Roland's surviving men and is preparing for battle. He is far from you, across a sea of abominations, but you can see that he is calm and collected, making the final preparations before the charge. When he sees you, he lifts a hand in greeting. Though Roland is gone, Oliver does not stand alone. Thanks to you, he has at least some reinforcements. You wish you could have done more, but you know Oliver is not afraid. He will fight as boldly as Roland would have, and the rest is in God's hands. A cry goes up from the assembled men. Montjoy, Montjoy, they say. It is a sound you will never forget, and so they charge into battle. The sound of them saying Montjoy a bunch. Yeah, what I was trying to do was trying to heal. I think I might have healed for 1. I thought I was 38, maybe. I went up to 39. Yeah, either way. Yeah, we're, what did you just get? Oh, it's the normal one. Oh, no, medicinal boost. That's what we got. Maybe? Plus, no, that's the thing that you have. What did we get from that? We didn't actually get anything from bathing. Huh, I thought, it made sense that it would be. So what terrible creatures do we have? We have a wyvern, we have a cockatrice, and we have a thorn toad. Okay, they're all pretty dangerous, but the cockatrice obviously is the first one. When taking damage, applies 2 stack of vulnerable to the attacker. Each turn, set all allies inspired to 2. Does not decay. Okay, so you need to die. And you need to die with a lot of damage. So, actually, I also need to see where you are. Over there. Cockatrice. You're... Ooh. This is incredible. Because... Relentless Vigil. No. Vicious Aim. Increases my aim. It's a bit of a sacrifice. Bad Omen, yeah. It's a bit of a sacrifice. But, Hunter's Mark. +2. Wasn't that a thing that I could do? To bless her, maybe? What was it? Plus 2 power. It's Icor 2. She doesn't have that. I don't think I was. There's some ways to make people... Oh, wait! I can do the thing that she doesn't miss. Which doesn't matter at this point, because it's 100%. But still, you know, it's pretty good. Okay, how much damage is she gonna do? She has 1 action point, right? Yes. She's gonna do a bunch. That is 12 plus 2, so 14 damage. And of course, she's gonna get vulnerable. There we go. And now we know what vulnerable does. Plus 2 damage taken from all sources. That's not that bad. That's quite alright, actually. Okay. So a dash probably is not gonna get us there. But that's only 6 damage. And I can kill it. I can kill it. So I don't know the range of this thing. Do I know the range? Yes, I do. Okay, so that's the range over there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ranges. And if we move here, possibly even more. But let's assume we move here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranges. So we would have to move here. And then we would have, from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranges. We don't need to rely on this sort of stuff. We can actually move because we have the undo turn. But that is pretty good. Also, I notice the Icor 2 is giving you plus 1 turn per... that is pretty fantastic. So, let's go with the quick salts. No, that is not what I want. The alcoholic thing. Not great. Okay, not great, because I'm not going to be able to get them both. Unless through some strange eons I actually managed to do that, because I could see that happening. But probably not. Eons is probably not the word either. Either way, yeah, that's what you're going to get. Because I might as well. And then from here, yeah. So from there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah. So if I move you over here, I get a little bit of cover. Obviously, that uses 1 action point. But the intention here... Ooh, I might do this. Oh, that's better. Yeah. I might have not needed to use the alcoholic or whatever the other one was. But I'm going to go with this one. Thick skin, so no more inspired. He, of course, gets vulnerable. I do wonder if it's my system... No, the game is an yeah, it needs optimizations for graphics. There's one graphic effect that screws up my frame rate, and it is absolutely graphical rather than CPU. It could be CPU, I don't know, because I have a bunch of software open. It's just, you know, the life of having so much RAM. Really. It's, anyway, so I want to kill you. Because the Thorn Toad is actually a bit of a problem. That said, I also want to kill you, because the Wyvern is actually a bit of a problem. So, if I move you over here, the Thorn Toad... it's over here. The Thorn Toad has thick skin already. And it's only going to get more thick-skinned. So it pays to not... You know, it pays to not waste it like that. That said, we have 2 action points here. We have an extra 1... but reduces the cooldown for all offensive skills. The problem is I can't use this one and then use this. I mean, I could. That's 7. That deals 8. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice my cooldown. So we're going to use this, we're going to use that, and we're going to use this, and that's a kill. And we use this so that we can move and attack at the same time. I don't think it matters, but that's a kill. Powerful 3, which is pretty great. That is less great. What the heck is that? Okay, that's fine. That is actually... Oh, no. Okay. Resistance. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, well, we're dealing with a mandrake. Another cockatrice. Is that it? No. What? No, this is the cockatrice. Oh, it didn't apply the inspired. No, it did. It did. It absolutely did. Yeah. Well, we have a power attack. So that's nice. But Merlin is absolutely going to have to move. Because... Okay, so I can move without taking damage. Now the issue here... Yeah, is that range over there. I would rather go over here. So let's undo that. See if I have line of sight. I probably don't have line of sight. No, don't do that. I don't. That said, this is pretty good. That one... Yeah, this is okay. I think it's a fine place to be. She can't attack either way, so you still have the 2 action points, which is pretty sweet. So we're just going to use it over here. So when we attack you, you get vulnerable, but that's all right. And I might actually heal you, but let's see what happens here. So we have a vicious slash. Sure. And then I have a 9 damage here. Okay, so we're gonna do... It's 9 damage on both? No, it's 10 damage on this. So we're gonna do some damage over here, specifically with Morgan. Because I don't think the cockatrice is gonna move, and because I definitely want the cockatrice dead. So what we're gonna do, 40% there, yeah, we're gonna use our amazing thing that I don't think I've used yet. I mean, I've used the restore, but what I haven't used is the perfected aim on purpose, I don't think. I've used it by mistake. So that is not a whole lot of damage, but that is reasonable. It's not ideal, because you only have one... Yeah, it's not ideal, but, you know. What is? Okay, good, good. And then you can, and possibly should... No, you're gonna do this. Because that way, you get the powerful. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten the powerful. And I still have the quick salts, which is great. So, she's done with that. You are also done with that. I think I am calculating things correctly. Yes, I am. Man, we're doing this well. I don't know how... I mean, it might be a what's the word? Why, you didn't shoot there? I thought you did. I thought you were supposed to do that, even if they didn't move. Oh, they move after. Yeah, it might be an attrition battle, is what I mean to say. But anyway, we got some good things. I think you're gonna die. You definitely need to die, but I can't do much to you. What is that? Oh, the rally thing. It's just people around you. That's good. So, what this does... 2 stacks of rally, plus 2 damage on the next attack. And that doesn't use action points. So it's incredible. 0% there. We're going to need to use a heal. I need to. I think it's okay. So if I move you over here... This is actually really good. Because now she does this. Let's consider our options here. We don't have that many options. But because she's gonna... that doesn't use an action point, so I can do this right away. Hopefully it doesn't inspire you. Plus 2 rally. Okay. And then we do this, even though we can't. Hopefully we can, actually. And prophetic aim. Which means that these will always hit. I don't know what that is. What happened to the... Why is that smelly? I don't like smelly. Okay, and then we have another one. Which I will use. But, actually, I would like the elixir first. You don't have it. Yeah, yeah, we're definitely going to need to use this, because I don't have a choice. I don't have a... secondary attack to attack here. I would love to, because I want the alcoholic elixir over here, or whatever. It's the armor one. They just call it armor. That's what it is. Speed, armor. There you go. So where you see how it's smoky in here? It's the aura, right? The aura has that smokiness. Okay, go for it. And Morwin, or Merwin actually. You got that. Keen. It's not the end of the battle. We lose powerful, quick, vulnerable. I mean, that's normal. And now you can't attack. That is also relatively normal. And we're gonna heal you. We should probably get moving, actually. That is not what I wanted to do. But we're still gonna get moving. That is absolutely not what I wanted to do, if you're wondering what just happened. I screwed up. Oh, the aura maintains. Okay. And also, if we're trusting what the game told us that this mission was, then we do want to, you know, be further up the road. But I don't think that's translated into the battle. I think it's just flavor text. Okay, so we're just fighting one cockatrice. So it's not a big deal, actually. Huh. This uses 2 mana? No, I used 2 mana. That's good. And then we have... Good. Yeah, end the turn. Alright. I don't have the Hunter's Mark. But you're gonna take a hit. Okay. And I can't do that. Because I didn't apply the speed in the correct place. You still have 3 action points. It's this thing that I wanted to do. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Okay. Well, I can move. I don't think I'll have enough... Yeah, I don't. Oh, what? Where's my... Oh, you can't undo the move? Wow, that's brutal. I know what you're doing, though. I know what you're doing, so I'll just let you come for me. And the turn, yes. Yeah, it's basically staying as far away as possible from... If we keep moving, it's gonna do this. Which means we can snipe it with her. Relentless Vigil. Actually, I'm gonna do something better. I'm gonna move over here. And then this. Right there. And then you move back because we can. Still, yeah, you can only move... It might be an undo for the whole team. It shouldn't be like this, though. There it is. And it's dead. No, it is not. But it's dead enough. Do we have charges? Are we? Oh, yeah, they do have charges. Wow. Okay, so... Yeah, we're in an interesting predicament, actually. Ooh. Very interesting predicament. Because it's 40% and I don't want to use mana. Mostly because I don't need to. Oh, you can shoot. These don't have charges, right? No. 40%, go for it. It's a miss. No biggie. And, is that the new turn? Oh, no, you only used 1. Right. Yeah, it's trying to be, like, right at the edge. Huh. Yeah, that's fine. Or maybe it was trying to do something else, I'm not sure. But, oh yeah, you can tell when you are going to be able to hit. I wasn't seeing that. I don't know. And there it is. Victory. And 1 mana. And 28 renown. Finally, the battle is over. The abominations are dead. And Roncevaux Pass has not fallen to the enemy. If there is a future, this day will be remembered in song. And if there is none, you will face the end with pride. After the battle, Count Oliver limps toward you. We won, he says hoarsely. We lost many souls, but we won. In no small part, thanks to you. You have my gratitude and that of my men. I will ensure that Charlemagne hears of this and understands the severity of the threat of the abominations pose. We must make peace with the Saracens, or all will perish. I hope King Marsilius understands this also. And we're going to say farewell. I'm told you are headed for Jerusalem. A difficult journey these days. This is my advice. Head down the pass to Zaragoza, and then find a way to Murcia. Murcia? Yes. There you will find, undoubtedly... What? You will undoubtedly find a ship that can take you to the Holy Land. And we're going to journey to the Al-Andalus, although Al is the, in either way. We leveled up, and this was not the beginning of the end of the run. Reconquista. You have come to Al-Andalus, a rich and powerful land ruled by Emir Abd al-Rahman ibn al-Hakan al-Mursi, known in the north as King Marsilius, a land of scholars and poets where Arthur is remembered as a wise and noble infidel, and King Gawain is considered a potential ally against Charlemagne. By the time you descend from the mountains of the Marca Hispanica to the plains of Al-Andalus, the story of the heroes of Roncesvalles Pass the story has already begun to spread, and such a story of hope is clearly needed, dearly needed, for now the cataclysm grows stronger than ever before. Things have changed since Albion. The entire Vale is now infected. The difference is that between a man who has a wound and a man whose very blood is poisoned. Right, I understand what the sentence means. I was confused when I was cold reading it. Invisible powers tear at the Grail like waves on a raging ocean, and it whirs and groans in the strangest ways. You can only hope that Merlin knows what he's doing. And we're gonna head to Zaragoza. The famed city of Zaragoza has been the site of many battles, but none so fierce as the siege against the stream of abominations that almost reduced its walls to rubble. Without the victory at Roncesvalles Pass, it would not have stood. Also, I would have died, and we wouldn't be here. And so it is that a delegation has been sent to meet you. The leader of the delegation is not a warrior, but a poet, celebrated all throughout Al-Andalus for his playful, erotic poetry, which exalts love in all its forms. He is known as Al-Muhib, but I think I don't know if that's a real, actual historical figure. But the name he was given at birth is Dagonet. Welcome to Zaragoza, he says brightly. A pleasure to see heroes bearing the Grail, a sight I have missed for many years. In you, friends, Arthur lives again. I'm gonna follow Dagonet to Zaragoza, which Dagonet is probably like a, Knights of the Round Table character and stuff like that. I don't know anybody. I'm bad. Dagonet and the delegation escort you to the city of Zaragoza, a beautiful city beloved by poets, but much blemished by the cataclysm. We really must find you a healer and a meal. You must be starving after spending so much time in those ghastly mountains. He arranges for a servant to fetch both. And we do get plus 10 health, but we are already good. I'm told you're headed to Murcia, Dagonet says, as the physician binds your wounds. And I very much wish we could send a troop of soldiers to accompany you, though I suppose you would end up protecting them. But the land is overrun with horrors, and the Emir must defend his people. Well, it's a city. I'm gonna ask for a blacksmith, even though I don't have money. That is the big shame. I'm gonna ask him about Albion. Dagonet thinks for a few moments. I admire Gawain, he eventually says. He is a good man, less foolish than Charlemagne. I wish he had more fire in his soul, however. He shares Arthur's nobility, but lacks his vitality. That is why I came here, to a land where poets are treasured. Suddenly he grins. And for the food. Really? The food? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna ask about Murcia. I can tell you the history of the city, Dagonet says. How the Emir founded it, and how he invested much of his wealth into its future, building and growing a new capital, but I doubt that will help you get there. Okay, well, I guess don't tell me then. I'm gonna ask him about the Emir. Dagonet sighs. I do not envy him, he says. He would much prefer to build than to fight, and now he is faced with a war against demons that come from the air itself. I cannot even imagine how I would do in his place. I was born to entertain, not lead. Well, I guess it's only the blacksmith. Let's just one last look. It's just a normal blacksmith. There's nothing new here. I'm gonna leave. The heroes have leveled up, and the bestiary has been added. There's a bunch of things in here. There's only one unknown. Actually, didn't we look at the bestiary before? It wasn't like this before, was it? Well, we can look at the mandrake, and the thorn toad, and the wyvern, and the cockatrice, the behemoth that we fought the one time, and the red cap. So, I guess we are gonna have to find out what the last one is. So this is Al-Andalus, and we're on the east coast, I would guess. Potentially? Unless this is a river. No, yeah, these are the Pyrenees, supposedly, or something, maybe. And these would be the, I don't know the name of these over here. Are those bones? Those are not bones, those are destroyed trees. There's the founts of Tamarillos. How do you pronounce that? That's not Latin. Is it? No, it isn't. I-E-U? Eos. Tamarillos. Could be. I don't know. I don't think that diphthong... I don't know if the P in diphthong is mute. I pronounce it like that because it's a weird thing. Either way, I don't know. Oh yeah, we can go through there. I don't know if the P is mute, but either way, I don't think that diphthong exists in Latin. However, we're going to Murcia this time. We have 7 foods. We need more foods. We need a lot of foods. But we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been the Hand of Merlin. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.